welcome to my channel. As you can already tell by the title, I'm just going to be talking about how crocheting changed my life. So there was a time when life felt quite overwhelming. You know, I was dealing with anxiety, I was dealing with fear, I was dealing with self-doubt, I was dealing with so much, you name it, you name all the negative feelings. I was dealing with all these feelings at once in my life, and I wanted something that could give me comfort, you know, something that I could, not exactly what I could do, but something that could just calm me down and like give me comfort. And you know, so I and my older sister had talked about crochet, because my younger cousin is also a crochet artist, but she doesn't really take it as a job like I do. Like I do it full time. Just one day, I had like extra cash in my hand, so I decided to buy these really thin, cheap crochet hooks. Like those ones are really thin. And then I bought it, and I bought some cheap yarn because I did not know what I was doing. So I didn't want to use a lot of money to buy cotton, 100% cotton yarn, and then, you know, waste it. So I bought these cheap yarns and I randomly just started, and I never really knew that crocheting was going to give me as much comfort as it has in my life right now. I just wanted to do it because I needed something to occupy my mind. I needed my mind to be taken off all these things I was always constantly worrying about. And honestly, if I'm being honest, it did not even take me up to a month to be very good at it, like real good at crocheting. All I needed to do was look and learn. I'm a very good visual learner, so I learned almost everything I know about crochet from YouTube. Why am I saying almost? I learned everything I know about crochet from YouTube. So the first work I ever made was very crooked, it was very uneven, and honestly it didn't really look like much. But the fact that I was actually creating something had me so excited, and I did not really care how my first project looked. If I can find a picture, I think I'm going to insert a picture of it. Like the simple act of just looping the yarn through the hook, that simple act changed everything for me. Whenever I work, it becomes a time that I can meditate. I can actually focus on something and think about it while I'm looping. It gave me some sense of peace. And with every mistake I made crocheting, it taught me patience. Because in crochet, if you make a mistake, for example, I'm making this top and I'm making it from the top to the bottom. If I make a mistake right here, when I'm done, I have to take everything off. Like I have to lose everything and start all over again. So it taught me real patience. Crocheting taught me patience. It made me gain confidence that I honestly did not even know I had. It gave me something to look forward to. It gave me a reason to express myself. It gave me, because I'm a fashion girly, like I want to be in the fashion world, you know, styling outfits. And initially, when I wanted to start doing fashion, I wanted to do it in a way where I am tailoring clothes, like sewing clothes together. But you know, I love crocheting. I prefer crocheting, honestly, but tailoring is not bad as well. I think I'm still going to go into it, but crochet is my full-time job right now, and YouTube. When I first started crocheting, if something was overwhelming, if I was sad about anything, even though I had like even if I had just a little yarn, I was going to make something. Like I was going to put the hook on the yarn and start doing something, because my mind goes away from everything. And during the period where I crochet, I regularly meditate. And meditation, how do they say it? I don't know. Meditation helps a lot in life because it's a time where you reflect. So basically, I am quietly working while my mind is doing work as well. So I'm calm enough to think. I'm calm enough to come up with ideas. I'm calm enough to picture things. I'm calm enough to and whenever I'm crocheting, I have my book and my pen beside me, because something will always come to mind that I can write down. Crocheting has changed everything. And most times whenever I feel sad, I'll just pick up my hook and remind myself, like, okay, your hands are capable of creating something, so you better create something. Even though it's this headband, I made this headband one time. Something was trying to pressure me. I made two actually. I will make the littlest thing and my mind will go off whatever pressure it is that I'm facing. And that's crazy. But yeah, I'm not trying to convince anybody to start crocheting, but if you want to, I hope this is motivation to start. I'm just telling my story about how crocheting changed my life. Crocheting changed my life. Changing my life does not mean it's going to give me $1 million by tomorrow. No, it changed my perspective. It made me realize that I can create, you know, and creating is part of life. Creating things is part of life. With crocheting, I became more focused. I became a good listener. I became more patient. I became like a more grounded version of myself, I would say. It did not change my life at once. I would say again, it did not change my life at once because my life is still in the process of change. The only permanent thing in life is change. But it changed my life slowly and gently, and it's still happening. It's still changing my life because I crochet every day. No matter what I do, after making this video, I'm going to calm down and pick up my project and continue crocheting, because when I got the idea of making this video, when I got the idea of making any video, I was in the process of crocheting. Now, most of my projects, I've crocheted them and I've kept them. I have not made content with them, but while in the process of crocheting, I always get an idea and I film something immediately. Crocheting just made me a genius. You feel me? Like, I'm a genius right now. And that is my short story. If you're struggling and like you're just searching for something that could give you peace, I'm not suggesting you should do crochet, but I'm suggesting you should try it. I mean, you can try. If you don't like it, if you feel like you don't have the patience, then you can stop. Like, you can take a break. But when you feel like you're getting overwhelmed again, you pick that shit up and try to. You're going to feel some sense of fulfillment. You feel me? Like, when you have work done, you're going to feel some sense of fulfillment. You're going to love what you're doing. So yeah, that is my short story. I did not even do the whole intro thing, but I just wanted to jump into it and talk about it. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.